Bunnahabhain.
You got it down pat now. Where are you? Well, at least we didn't take a sip of it yet.
I know, thank God.
Hey, kinfolk! Welcome back to Keeping It Neat. I'm Derek.
I'm Bunnahabhain.
And we are here to try
Bunnahabhain.
12 year. Because we said every other name but
Bunnahabhain.
when we were trying to pronounce it.
Bunnahabhain? Like a bun?
Bunnahabhain. It looks Bun na ha bain.
Bunnahabhain.
Bunna.
Bunnahabhain.
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 So we're going to try.
Bunnahabhain.
And it's the 12 year. This was
Okay.
a present that Nick got me a few years ago, actually. Unopened bottle.
Yeah. I
And
knew
this
how to
is-
pronounce it back then, too.
It was unopened until I forgot to plug in the microphone.
to
And we
redo
had
it.
no audio for the first 6-7 minutes.
The best part is we also never got into it in
We
those
never,
6-7 minutes.
we were
so.
just talking all kind of craziness about.
Bunnahabhain.
Bunnahabhain.
So, you ready to whiskey?
Bunnahabhain.
Bunnahabhain.
Oh! The fact of my pour.
Oh yes, your pour. Subconsciously, Nick's pour is the smallest pour I have ever received from here in the world.
And it's wicked true, and I didn't know it.
I mean,
but
he
it is.
literally said,
I never poured
usually
below
he's
this.
up into the bell, like
Yeah.
at least 3/4 of the way.
Yeah.
This is way down there, the bottom third of the bell. Subconsciously, that's how much Nick. This is an Islay Scotch whiskey, so Nick's really excited about Islays.
Big fan.
I love Scotch. I love Scotch. Scotchy Scotch Scotch.
When Nick just used to buy a bottle for Derek, just be like, this is going to be great, you're going to love it.
You're gonna love it. Let me know how it is.
You tell me, because I ain't drinking
I'm
that.
not drinking it.
But you're going to love it.
Peat, smoke, honey, sweet,
Pete. Honey. Back to Pete.
but a little brininess also. That sweet note, pear or apple for me. The honey, maybe a little florally kind of note going on.
I got all that too. I will say, I got past the Pete. I actually got pear.
Okay, so that's a plus for Nick.
Two of the worst flavors I hate in any whiskey is pear and
and
Pete.
pear. There you
They are
go.
the two worst things I hate.
I mean, the peat, the smoke, it's in there. For me, it's kind of subtle.
I was gonna say plum.
Plum. Okay. I am impressed that you're past that smokiness.
I've been working on it for you, my friend.
Have you? I like
have.
it. Thank you very much. Have you been drinking a lot of Islays at home?
No.
All right. How do you work on it?
I don't. I just do it.
I just go home and I start a bonfire of peat
put my
in my
face in it.
backyard. I stick
And when my
face-
hairs start frizzing up, I know I've done my
I'm
job.
done. I've got enough. I've been infused long enough.
And then I go bite a pear. And I feel
And
like
then
I've made it.
I've move that around a little. I'm ready.
Done it.
I can see the plum though.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's totally that pitted fruit.
Yes,
Or
it's
an
definitely
apricot or
an
something.
apricot. Yes, definitely. Wow, look at you growing so much.
Thanks, man.
It's beautiful.
I try.
Oh, come on, people.
Tired of them asking our age. You know what? With all the cookies they track,
You know,
and not
know,
that
they,
they're giving me cookies, but the
No.
amount of cookies they track, they can't remember your age.
you know, they can't find it in all that stuff.
we don't
You know,
trust
man, no matter how many times I click to remember me, it never does.
Never.
Not in a million years does it ever remember me. Wow, who's buying this? How much did you pay for it?
We'll go 50. We'll call it right down the middle.
Okay.
It's fair. I don't know. I can't read that, but I read it quick and thought Bumblebee Tuna. Do you remember that from Ace Ventura?
Bumblebee Tuna. Hi there, nice to see you. Bumblebee Tuna? Bumblebee Tuna!
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bunnahabhain.
Bunnahabhain.
Yes.
There's an emphasis on the ha.
Yeah, the hot is in there.
Bunnahabhain.
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 What do you think it means?
Dirty man that drinks smoky whiskey.
Should we sip it?
I think we have to because I got to break it up. So you'll be excited for this.
Not terrible.
High praise for Nick. Not terrible.
I mean, peat. A lot of wood.
There is the wood in there. That definitely comes up front. You don't really get it on the nose. It's more on the palate.
Yeah.
But it comes through with that smokiness. Dries the palate when you take a
Instantly.
sip of it. It's
Yeah.
like very, very drying.
Just like a fire.
Yeah. The smoke. The fruit, but it does have those sweet characteristics to it. There's that sweet note that comes through, a little vanilla-y for me. Some honey.
Honeydew melon.
All right. Honeydew melon. I got to go sparingly. I can't sip too much.
No, don't do some crazy.
Because
There's not much left.
I only have so much.
You got 2 sips
I
left.
can't actually do a half a drop of water.
You're
which
actually
is
not
gonna-
allowed to take any more either. So, it's a rule.
Pretty much. What we have in our cup is what we got.
So, enjoy. Don't ask for me.
I don't find it, for me, I do not find it overly smoky like I do with some Islas.
I agree.
I think the sweet notes come through more on this one.
Malty.
See, I don't find it overly malty either, though. You know, I mean, there is that sweetness in there, and there is a little bit of malt.
What are you getting, pal?
The honey, vanilla, a pitted fruit.
Yep.
We kind of,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
still in
there,
that
yeah.
where the peach kind of like apricot-y kind of a deal
That's
going
right.
on.
We said that before.
Yep. A little bit of baking spice, a little baking spice going on.
A little bit of baking spice.
Little wood, a little smoke, a little peat. All right, let's add some water, very sparingly.
Happy birthday.
I think that was 3 drops, which is the least amount of drops I think I ever put in.
I feel bad because I can't really give it like a good recommendation for people because I don't like it.
I'm just letting you know, this episode, me and Nick scores different ends.
Yeah, totally. I mean, this is when you need to know our palates.
Yeah, that's it. This is the palate. The palates are totally different when we get to this round. Again, very similar nose, everything that we were getting earlier. The smoke, the peat, that sweet honey, vanilla.
I will say I bet a chocolate goes well with it.
Oh, I bet a chocolate does go well with this.
I'm getting like orange bitters.
Orange bitters, yeah. Little, maybe a citrus rind on there. But again, it's just the vanilla, the sweet notes are coming through for me. With the smoke, the wood. I'm enjoying this one for an Islay. I think this is a really easy sipping Islay.
Yeah.
Always the best part of the program. Nick,
Yeah.
what are you going to give this one for a score?
1.
A 1? Yeah, all right. You know, Nick's tough. I have to say,
Oh, I hate the water in it.
I don't mind the water, honestly, because it brought out like a tropical note. There's like a little like a tropically fruit note for me now.
Where are you?
I'm in
Bunnahabhain.
land.
There's
1, 2, 3.5. Wide spectrum for our vote on this one for our scores.
I'll tell you something. You should buy it though. No, here's the thing. Like,
this is the episode where we go, are you more Nick's palate
Yeah.
or are you more my palate? My palate, I would say it's worth the pickup. For the price where you get in the price point, $60, $48, $50. I mean, the prices are kind of all over. $65, $60 range. I think this is a great pickup for a 12-year-old Islay.
yeah, no.
This will be the one you remember all evening.
All evening. And that bothers me because we had some good things tonight.
I mean, this was... see, we can't... Nick is not an Islay fan. Let's just admit it. He's not a big Islay fan. I would say
I've
it's worth the
admitted it.
pickup. I think it's worth the pickup. Nick is
listen to
definitely not
Derek.
worth. Yeah, listen to me if you're my palate. If you lean more towards my palate wise, you'll enjoy this one as far as an Islay goes.
And if you lean towards me, go spend your money on, like, I don't know, a burger. French fry.
Burger and fries.
And then go buy a cheap
Then
whiskey
go buy a
and then
cheap
have
whiskey
it with
and a
it.
cheap bourbon and go home and call it a night. Get yourself some fighting cock and wrap it up.
That's it. Honestly, there you go.
And there we have it.
Oh, good.